Well, hello everybody. Happy Friday. It is Wine Friday. I'm ready. It's been a long time. I feel like it's been forever. But I brought my bottle and my cup. You're going to see it here first. So yeah, Wine Friday. Here we go. Now, I'm just getting all my comments in order so that I can see everything. It takes like a hot second to get my... All right, we are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. It is Wine Friday. Today, my cup is the Real Housewives of Vicksburg. Just so you know, we are moving back to the Burg. We will be there. We have a closing date for our new house. If you've been keeping track, well, we're supposed to have a closing date. I may not be able to drink because I'm not able to. I may have something for this. Hold on a second. Hold, please. Hi, Tony. Hi, Margaret. I have a... Oh, I got it. You know, these are good for something. Okay. That was really hard to open. I don't know why. I brought the whole bottle because, number one, I was rushing. And because I don't have a fridge down here, so I can't keep my wine here. Number two, I was looking for something cold, and I have not had wine in forever. So the cold, award-winning Voga Italia Pinot Grigio is what I'm having. What a pour. I'm just going to finish it off. Should be great, right? This is actually like a pretty decent flavor. If you like a Pinot, which is kind of a sweeter wine. Also, that bottle is like really thick and sturdy, so I won't break it live on air like I have in the past. Oh dear. Hi, Nancy. Oh, hot in Arizona. I know, like ridiculous hotness on the west. We are so pleasant here. It's not, to me, like the kids are fine. It's not like swimming weather here, but it's like high 70s, low 80s, pretty comfortable. We're going to the football game tonight. I'll have to cheers. Delicioso. Okay. So, I have a huge project for you today. Good thing I'm drinking wine because it's going to be chock full of so much goodness. I don't even know if I can get it all finished in one sitting, but we're going to try. So, it's not Halloween either. It is beautiful coffee. So my two favorite things, we are going to celebrate coffee and we're going to drink wine, and it's going to be wonderful. So we are using the Served Fresh All Day Transfer. Now, some of you might be thinking, but Sarah, the Served Fresh All Day Transfer is sold out online. Well, yes, it is. Not for long, not for long. This is the gorgeous Served Fresh All Day. I have it in stock right here in my house. So I am going to, hopefully this works, I am going to put a little pin post. You can see in the description of the video that there is a link to get a transfer. You can purchase it right from there if you don't already have it. And that is important. If you need it, you can get it right there. I just went ahead and popped it in there. While supplies last. I don't have an endless supply of them, obviously. And then in a week or two, they should be back in stock online. So buy it now from me or wait a week or two and they'll be back in stock. I've been waiting to do this for ever since this came out. Let me get everything looking beautiful for you. And then I will turn it down. Okay, there we go. You can see everything that's happening in my world. We are going to make 4 separate projects. And let's see if we can do it in an hour. Maybe we can. I mean, maybe we can. Where do I live? Florida. Florida is hot. Florida is hot, but Florida is also humid. And so I live in Michigan. I do not recommend it unless you absolutely love winter. I do not love winter. I would be happy to go from spring to summer to fall, 2 weeks of cold and snow, and back to spring to summer to fall. I would like to live somewhere where there's only like 2 weeks of winter max. Maybe 3 I could handle. I can't handle 6 months of winter. And often that's what we have. Literally, it's like winter until May. And it starts in like November, sometimes October. We have been in snowstorms in October. So I cannot. I'm ready to live the life of a snowbird. And when winter comes, I'm going to leave Michigan. I'm going to go somewhere warm and live lovely warm weather somewhere else that's not here. But buying money to buy a place to live. Okay, so I guess I can't do it yet, but I'm ready. I am so ready. I cannot see the comments the way I want to, so let me do this. And Ginger from Southern Illinois, well, hello there. And Kelly, hello, good afternoon. It is Wine Friday, everybody. Things are good. Before we get to chalking, we're going to prepare our surfaces. Now I have, like I said, 3 projects. We are going to make, and I'm so excited. This is for my new kitchen because of the wonderful things he does. I am going to make this awesome coffee bar for my new kitchen. And when I get to my new house, I am going to show you of everything in this house. The kitchen is my favorite. It is so awesome. I'm not the cook in the family at all. My husband is, but it's just a gorgeous kitchen. It's huge. It's big and open and lots of room for a coffee bar, and that's what I'm all about. So, snowmobile. I have like certain fears about things, and I don't know that a snowmobile is going to help me with that. Going fast and not protected. And also, I've heard of I have so many friends who love snowmobile, like they love all that. My husband is like a daredevil way more than me, also thinks it's funny when I'm scared. So I do not trust him at all. Anyone who like purposefully and thinks it's funny dumps your canoe over and over when your wife is 8 months pregnant and then laughs because she can't get up. I can't. I don't trust him anymore. I used to trust him with my life. Now he's just going to dump me off the canoe and laugh when I get stuck in the nasty riverbed. Because that's what he does. And I wouldn't be able to do it by myself. Like I like to try adventurous things, but I'm a little worried about the snowmobile. Okay. So we're going to paint that. This is a, I want to get the measurements right. It's a 9. Okay. I think I was wrong. I'm going to have to fix that. It's 9 by 16. All right. And then it has a frame. So you can see the little frame pieces. I'm going to whitewash this. It is a shiplap board. So it has the grooves cut in it. You can see the lines. And I love the look of the whitewash. Okay. I love the look of the whitewash. And in my kitchen, so my new kitchen, it's not like brand new, but it's the house that we're going to move into in moving date, September 28th. Thank you very much. We'll be in our new house. I want more water. We are soaking up the water. This is probably one of those times where you make the whitewash, instead of just my like tricky way I do it with my woodcuts where I just spray it and use the water. This one, we may be better off just to make our little dish of paste paint here. So I got my paste, and then you just put the water in, and then you mix it up, and it's great because we're going to be using this for the other ones too. And we're just making a whitewash. If you prefer to paint with something other than chalk paste, go right ahead. You can do the exact same thing with regular paint. Just mix it with some water to do like a whitewash. And I may have some little chunks in here. Not real chunks, but like some things that turned extra white. I can just add more water to that to spray it off. Okay. There we go. Now we are on a roll. So we're just going to paint this. This is it's a woodcut design. We don't have a wooden sign this size in our chalk product lineup. The large boards have gotten super pricey and even more expensive to ship, and so we kind of made the decision to go with the smaller surfaces because they are more popular, easier, budget friendly, close to that $20 mark. And easier to ship. So we kind of, you know, have been doing that, unless you want to use the textiles, because we have some textiles. Well, beautiful. This is beautiful. This one, like I said, it is 9 by 16, and we are going to put a nice frame on it. So it's not going to be a naked shiplap board. I've been seeing some of these naked shiplap boards. I'm like, you guys, put a frame on it. All right, so that will dry, and I'm going to set this aside so that it will dry while I'm painting some other stuff. Beautiful. All my little pieces are also going to be whitewashed. And I'm just getting sloppy. You don't have to be super fancy about this at all. And all that, we can get that out. So we're going to dry those. These are some of our simple shapes that we're going to be using as background. They're like already whitewashed, so it's perfect. Everything will match. Northeast Florida, cooler weather, and we get cold temperatures in February. Don't like very cold. No. Happy Wine Friday, Lori. Yay. Awesome. We're going to tailgate this afternoon. We have like the first home football game of the season for the high school is our community tailgate. Everybody goes. It's so fun. You got, like, they feed you free, like a free tailgate dinner, like hot dog, chips, and water or whatever. And then my boys, well, not my 8th grader, my Easton, they do what's called rocket football is the football that he plays. And they do rocket football night. So he will get his name announced when his team is announced at the game. So that's kind of a cool thing. And so we'll be at that game. So much fun. All right, so we did our whitewash. These have to be all dried. If I just kind of set them aside, hopefully they'll dry. And I'm going to do the frame. It's not going to be white. Let me just wash my white off real quick. So if you were painting, you might be able to wash the paint off pretty easily if it's still wet. But if it dries, you're kind of, out of luck there. But when you are using our paste, you have time to get that clean. You don't even have to worry so much about it. So I love it. So here we go. These are going to be darker. And I'm thinking we're going to do black in my traditional way. We're going to do a black wash. Let me spread that water. There we go. Sweet. And we'll get some black. There we go. All right, so this is my first time using this framed board, by the way. So, I'm sure it will come out amazing because because I want it to. I need my little pokey tool. It has become a thing. There we go. So we've got our dark frame pieces. I have my new helper. My gosh, it's so awesome to not have to do every little bit of things myself. Makes me happy. How's it going?
It's going good.
It's going good. Yay.
I'm just going to get a new one of these because no idea how to go about that.
Oh, taking it off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. No problem.
I tried. I don't have the strength.
Oh.
I don't think.
Okay. And those look good. It's okay to let some of your wood show through, you guys. On your, like, let the wood grain show through. It's gonna pre-grab that water and I may not need it. When it dries, you'll see. You're gonna see some wood grain, and that's kind of how I like it. Not everything has to be so perfectly. All right, now we're gonna start drying some of this stuff because we do. Oh, I forgot to do my words, hold my letters. I'm gonna have to do those real quick. I do want this to dry though. And I don't want to touch it because it's black. I want to get it dried. If you are a new person watching, go ahead and comment in the comments. Type VIP and all one word, just type VIP. I'll send you a little message to where you can grab a link. You can get into my free group. You'll get more ideas and inspiration and insider information for sure. We're going to be doing some moving sale specials. I have some really cool brand new stuff that will be put on special only in my group though. So you have to be in there. We don't want to have to move it all. I don't want to have to move it all. Let's put it that way. Okay. That looks good. Let me clean this up real quick and I will pull those letters over. I just completely forgot. Okay. Now, I grabbed my white. My coffee. Okay. Let me put some white in there and get it so that I can paint these. Possibly a little bit more. Okay. Looking good. There we go. once we get these all painted, we'll be able to do our chalking. Well, we'll be able to dry them and get to our chalking. I'm so excited about this. And I'm making it for my new house. So I'm going to have to move it. I know, my gosh. Looks like we're going to be closing in a couple weeks. Like the 19th or so. Once everything is closed and I can be like, the house is mine, I will share pictures. I'm so afraid to jinx it. You know, I mean, everything is good. I don't know. I just have that, shoot, not going to be able to answer that call. It's our movers. Okay. I think this looks good. What do you say? Hey, hey, what do you say? I was born in the USA. Pretty sure I remember that from when I was a child in the 80s. Okay. There we go. Oh, brother. The last thing I need to do is get my thing wet. Okay. We're gonna need to dry this. Let's start getting this dried. Have you guys tried Couture? If you have never tried Couture, comment, sample, and I will give you a link. I'll send you a message with a link where you can get your own sample pack. All right, now we're gonna clean this up just a bit. I know this one needs to get like wiped. We had a little bit of drip through. All right, and gotta remind me to turn on my glue because we need that. I'm gonna grab okay, so we have our paste that we've been using. We have black and white. Our artist tool set, our paint brushes. It's like my favorite paintbrush now because it's just the perfect size, that 1 inch. Love it. Okay. Let's not bring back our big board yet. I was going to say, let's bring back our big board. Not quite. We want to kind of start chalking. So I move these I got to get my transfer. So our transfer here, I'm going to cut it apart using my transfer trimmers. There we go. just curious, if you drink coffee, do you use a coffee, like do you use a coffee pot, coffee brewer, like a pot system? Or do you use a single serve system like a Keurig? Or do you do like fancy French press or an espresso machine? Curious what you use. Or do you do instant? Because I know there are some instant things out there that are pretty cool. Just curious. Getting some of my pieces cleaned up. I have 3 coffee machines. Mostly because my husband refuses to drink the single cup stuff. Karen, of course, my transfers, I hang them. Mine are all hung. I keep them in the bag, and we hang them with the little hanger. All of mine are hung. And I have them in number order. There's a system. So there's an item number. They're in number order. And they're cataloged, so we can look them up. If there is a transfer we're looking for, we know the name of it, then we can just figure out what the number is and go find it. Yes. So after 5 years, you can imagine I have quite a few transfers. Okay. I kind of don't want to mess this up a little more than normal. A little more than normal. So I think I'm going to grab my iPad to turn on the light so that I can do this. So I was telling you about coffee machines. Of course, my husband has his pot. He used to only do this French press stuff. But now he uses the pot. He just uses a regular pot. Trying to feel if this feels too sticky. Maybe I'll just do a little bit of fuzzing on my I'm excited. All right, first I'll line up the C. Here we go. Okay. Then we'll line up the O. Give me the F. Looking good. Now I need the next F. And then our 2 E's. I didn't think I was going to do it all at once, but it looks like It's working out for me. So we might as well. Perfect. Turn that off. Ah ha ha ha. And then we're just going to go ahead and chalk this. I am going to make sure everything is done because I'm going to do black velvet. And that is right here. I have very little black velvet left. I want to give it a little stir. So I added a little tiny bit of distilled water, just to kind of get it back. I have such little bit left. I should just use this one for painting and open a brand new one. But here we go. All right, I'm going to use a mini squeegee. Okay. Beautiful. Yikes, that was too much. I'm just dipping in and picking up the chalk paste. And then you just spread it across the silk screen. Like so. Perfect. I have kind of a lot here, so I put it over on my other F for future squeegeeing. There we go. And I'll put some on my other E. I may just have enough to finish this. I need to get a little bit more. When I'm concentrating, I get super quiet. Did you ever notice that? I'm trying to work. We use a Keurig with a single K-cup during the week, but the pot on the weekends. Smart. Yeah, hi Tommy. So I have the Keurig, which I packed up before we put our house for sale so that some of my counters were cleaned off. And I have the Nespresso machine, and I pretty much use that these days. And then Erin has the big pot. Beautiful, you guys. OMG. So this transfer has a built-in distressed look. I don't know if you guys have picked up on that, because you can kind of see the little places where, oh, it's missing chalk. Well, it's supposed to, because it has that. All right, now I need to wash this transfer. Well, maybe not. Maybe I can get it. Let me see. Maybe I can get away with this. All right, these are wet. So I'm going to set them there. I can dry them in a second. But maybe I can get away with doing my served fresh all day real quick. And there we go. Like I need a bunch of it. Okay. Perfect. Now I'm going to put this in my water because we're going to wash that in a second. I am making a mess. There's a chance that's not centered, but I'm the only one who's going to point it out. So we'll just dry it and call it good. It's decently spaced. Oh, I have a trick for you too. When you are working with any of these shiplap boards and you paint them, it's easy to like paint over the little cut grooves. If you find that you have a little groove that needs that has paint in it, take your detail tool, the pokey end, and just kind of scrape in there. And now I have no paint in there. So perfect, good. You probably didn't see that on the camera, but there was a little part that was white. It's driving me nuts, and I had to fix it. Hi, Barbie. Oh, this is like so my fun day. So my fun. I make so much sense, don't I? This is such an awesome project. I've been waiting all week to do this. I have planned it out. Had to do it live. Had to do it Friday. With wine. I had to. All right. I'm going to make sure that these are dry. If you don't have the quick dry tool, it's okay. It'll dry on its own in like 5 to 8 minutes. However, you can use a hair dryer on low cool setting. You don't want to blow them away though. So be careful. And make sure it's on your cool, low cool setting. All right, now, oh yes, I'm just going to glue this. Now, you can use wood glue, you can use hot glue, hot wood glue, whatever your favorite kind of glue is, that's all you need. This is coming together so cute. I am going to use my hot glue. I feel like they make a hot glue that is a wood glue, but I don't have it at this moment in time. Perfect. Okay, now we'll do this end. In the wood shop, we have this size. It is 9 by 16. I'm telling you that because it is labeled wrong in there, and I believe it says 10 by 18. And I don't want you to think that you're looking at the wrong thing. And I obviously am live. I don't have a minute to go edit it. But I will edit it as soon as I possibly can. So it will say 9 by 16. Because 9 by 16, yikes, is the size of this framed board. I need a glue stick. Okay. And the last piece. Oh, you guys, this looks so good. Like, I know on camera it's not the same, but it looks really good. Oh, I better make sure that I have the letters in the right order. You guys wouldn't let me do that, would you? No. You would not. All right. So this is such a perfect size, just saying. I heartily love it. How does that look? Oh, so cute. So cute. So cute. All right. Now, Mrs. Butterfingers, don't mess this up. Don't mess it up. Just be natural. You've got this. You can do it. Yes. Evil laugh, never. Okay, here we go. Gotta take a deep breath every time. Eek. The lines also help you line things up. I'm just saying they do. I feel like, oh, you know what it is? My camera is crooked. I'm sorry, you guys. Why don't you tell me? You should be like, Sarah, honey, your camera is so crooked. Because my mat, I try to keep my mat straight. But that doesn't help my camera angle. Yes. We can do it. We can do it. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm going through a lot of glue. But that's okay. It's happening. the last E. Yay! Now, I did make a little, I made a little easel for this, and I painted it black so that, hold on, let me turn it around for you. Look at that. Oh, you can't see it. You can if I tilt you down. Look at this. Look how cute. Isn't that adorable? You guys, I forgot to clean my transfer. Holy buckets. Take a quick look at what I made, and I'm going to clean this transfer because we do not want it sitting in water. No way, no how. All right, now I'm gonna set this aside. I'm gonna lift you up so you can see me again. I have no room. I have no room to move some of my cute pumpkins. For the love. I just need 1 more inch. Don't fall. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. All right, I'm gonna quickly grab this transfer and we'll get it all cleaned up. Have you ever watched me clean up a transfer? So this is pretty much cleaned from the water, and then you have to grab your board eraser and just kind of clean it all up. There's a lot of black on that, but that is okay. This is a disinfectant wipe. Any brand, as long as it's a disinfectant wipe, doesn't matter. Wipe off that front. Flip it over, and then wipe off this back, which is the sticky side. While you're doing that, and while you do it in the water, it gets all that lint off when we fuzzed it. So now this is perfectly clean, and I can dry it, and I can put it back onto the backer sheet. I'm just going to kind of lay it out to dry though. Okay, we have 3 more little bitty things to do. Let me show you them. Alrighty. Alrighty, this is what we have. Coffee, a smell that smells like fresh ground heaven. Our coffee bar sign. And our may your coffee kick in before reality does. True, 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 so true. All right. I'm going to write back on all of these. We'll do one at a time. This one probably looks like it's the easiest. Although you think a circle is so easy to line up. But let's see if you're right. See, it's off. You want to get it perfect. Pretty good. All right. We're going to do this. I think I love the black and white. What if I just introduce a little bit of storm into the picture? I don't think that will be horrible, do you? I do love my storm. I'm trying. I may have grabbed too much of the paste, which is okay. It just takes a little finessing. There we go. All right, so storm is done. I'm gonna use a multi-tool for the black too. Hold on, I got a bubble. That happens sometimes if it sticks down. All right. So we are just gonna go around these lines. Just like so. Just a little concentration, that's all. Kim, yes, so if you have a light, like a craft light or a, it's okay, it's okay, I got it, it's all right. If you have a craft light or a light box or something like that, it works great. If not, have no fear, you can use your tablet. And your tablet, you can download a flashlight app. I use one called My Light, and it makes the whole screen just go white. Perfect. Perfect. Hi, Karen Ross. Thank you, Karen Cone. Even though it's been cooler here in Michigan, it's been humid. Probably similar to you, Ginger. All right. That looks good. Now let's do our coffee bar. I'm going to do kind of a similar thing. Here we go. Get it lined up. Oh yeah. I'm going to make this pot of coffee storm. I don't know if I've ever talked about this here, but we're talking about coffee. The best coffee that I have ever had in my life. I will give you two examples. The first example was a long time ago. Long time ago. It was like 10, maybe, probably 10 years ago. At Walt Disney World, at the convention center, we were having a very fancy catered dinner, and they brought coffee after dinner, and I got some, and it was so good I had to ask them, just tell me what kind of coffee this is. And she's like, I'll be right back, hold on. So she went to ask, and it's legit instant Nescafe coffee. Instant, from England, Nescafe, instant coffee. So good. The second best cup of coffee I have ever had, I was traveling in Costa Rica. I was in Costa Rica. And we were at an all-inclusive resort. And we had room service for breakfast every Monday. For lots of reasons. Mostly because getting up was hard in Costa Rica. I had just had Easton. He was like 6 months old. Maybe 5 months old. Like, I don't even know. And I was pumping still. And so, like, every morning I'd get up. Aaron would order room service and I would be pumping. And the coffee that they brought was to die for. It was so delicious. Whatever Costa Rica coffee it was, I don't even remember. But it was so good. And they had my favorite, I do like cream. Like, I like creamy coffee. So I put cream in my coffee. I don't usually do like cream and sugar so much. Because I don't really like the flavor of regular sugar, and I do not like fake sugar. I don't like the taste. I just don't like it. Well, they had the sugar in the raw packets, the brown packets, if you know what I'm talking about. And they are the best. And it was just like cream and the sugar in the raw. So delicious. Again, I could drink that all the time. It was so good. I try to replicate the good coffee, but when it hits you, it hits you. You can expect and you can want this coffee to be good every single time, but there is something about like just a smooth and creamy, delicious coffee. Oh, I don't know. Hi, Gail. Hi, Sky. Joffrey's coffee. Well, like I said, this was 10 years ago, and it was in the, 10. It could have been 15. I'm not going to lie. It was in the convention center at the convention, food. It wasn't like Disneyland, Disney World in the park. It wasn't anything like that. I know it's all one place, but the conventions serve a lot of people at a quick time, so it just might be something different, or they may have changed since then. I can tell you times have changed, so who knows. But will I be selling this as a kit, like a bundle? No, I thought about doing it today. The problem is the transfers are out of stock online. I only have a limited number here at my house, like 7. I have like 7, which is not enough for like a full bundle because I'd sell out like before we even got started. You only need black, white, and storm chalk paste. The surfaces are both available on the Etsy shop. It's called CreativeWoodCutsShop right there on Etsy. So that's like easy peasy. And the transfer, if you don't already have it, I have it. So you can grab it right from me. And that, my friends, is the link that's pinned. It's also in the description of this video. Now, while we get these drying, I'm going to clean off my transfers. All right, it's been about an hour and I'm almost done. So I'm impressed. I was thinking this is going to take forever and ever. Amen. But it seems like it's going all right. I do love me some black, white, and storm artwork. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna really quick just hit this one real quick because looked like some of that black was bleeding a little bit. Blue Pacific in Jamaica, or Kona. We did have Kona coffee in Hawaii. That's delish. But it is not, Donna, it is not the same. No matter where you go, like it just tastes better when it's there and fresh. You know, you're buying it to bring it home and it's not the same. And it could be anything. Like it could be the water that they use. It could be just the way they make it. I don't know. I really don't know, but it's so delicious. Gotta get these cleaned, especially when it's a beloved transfer set. You want to take good care of it. You don't want anything going wrong with your transfers. That's for sure. Okay, now we'll just use this one. Okay, those are all nice and cleaned on the outside. I'm going to kind of wipe them dry. They are stuck down. As soon as I flip it, I'm going to wipe it, and then we'll wipe off the backside with a fresh one, and we'll be good to go. Awesome sauce. And then we just lay it to dry, or you can dry it with your cloth, that one cloth, the fuzzing cloth. Have another drink, Sarah. Have another sip. No, I wouldn't ever, I wouldn't use a brush. Mainly because of the silk screen. I would worry that I would, but it's what you want is just use the board eraser. It is the best for cleaning everything. For cleaning chalk, use your board erasers. They're super inexpensive and they last a long time. Now, I'm going to do 2 squares and 1 circle. I could do 2 circles and 1 square, but I think I would prefer it this way. Okay. Can you guys see me? Okay, good. Good, good, good. Things are way better when someone else makes it. Even just dinner. Everything tastes so much better when I don't have to be the cook. Or someone gives me a recipe and I make it. And I'll tell you what, it's not the same. Okay. Now, let's do our coffee bar. So I have little stands for these 2. You're going to, these are the simple shapes, okay, square and circles. It comes as a 4-pack, so you get 2 of each, so you'll have an extra one left over for another project. Time to get your child from school. Oh, that would be Easton. Now my husband said it might work out where he could go get him. He went to go donate blood. Oh, I love it. So what I did was I took our Simple Shapes base and I painted it black. So then I can set these in here and they will coordinate perfectly with what I've already made. I need to show you guys all 3 things. Let's go solo like this. And we'll pull down the coffee. Nothing can fall, okay? Just nothing can fall. I have a very, I'm going to let you guys see. Here's the coffee. And then this cute little sign here. This cute little sign here. I'm just trying to get it in the frame of my, there we go. There. And then the last one, I had one other one that was painted black, but I don't know where it is. So we're just gonna pop this out here. I need it on a riser. The perfect riser. I'll bring this over. There we go. We got the coffee bar. We got our cute coffee sign here. And we got this one. They're all together, so you can do your own. You can do your own coffee bar at home. Love it? Okay, so if you do love it, awesome. You can grab whatever you need from my online shop. You can find the wood cutouts in the Creative Woodcuts shop on Etsy, and you can find the simple shapes and the chalk and the tools on my Chalk Couture online shop. And if you need that transfer and you don't have it now, I have it. The link is in the pin post and in the description of this video. You can get it from me. It is sold out online, but if by chance I sell out here, it will be back in stock in 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, awesome. And Kelly, yes, I said it's a flashlight app called My Light on my iPad. I'm sure if you have a regular tablet, you can do that as well. Or if you have a, I forget the brand that I have. There's like light pad apps or light pads for crafting and stuff that are like big and flat, or like a light box would even work, or your window. Old fashioned. Okay, you're welcome. You guys have an amazing weekend. Have some wine or have some water, whatever you're fancy. I'm going to go enjoy football tonight, and I'll enjoy my coffee in the morning, but we'll have wine tonight. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Bye everybody.